Did you know that according to Medicare.org, there are 112,000 people registered to donate their body to science in the US alone? Donating your body to science is one of the most vital ways to keep the health profession and medicine evolving. Today we will discuss, first, what exactly donating your body to science is, next, the pros and cons in registering, and then how to become a cadaver yourself. Now, my personal connection to the topic is that I plan to donate my body to science after I pass, and I've done thorough research on the entire topic. Now, some of you may be wondering, what is becoming a cadaver, or what is donating your body to science, as in whole body donation? The textbook definition, according to medicinenet.com, is a dead human body that may be used by physicians and other scientists to study anatomy, identify disease sites, determine causes of death, and provide tissue repair to a defect in a living human being. Now you may be thinking to yourself, I have no idea what that means. To simplify it, whole body donation is basically giving yourself to universities and medical facilities to have access to run tests, conduct research, and perform experiments instead of cremating or burying yourself or anything of that nature. For example, according to boneandjoint.org, a common usage of cadavers is to use them in biomechanical studies that involve fitting radial heads for prosthetic arms and legs and to see if they function properly. However, this is one of the many positive things that result from donating your body to science. There are numerous amount of pros that come from making this rescuable decision. One of the more blatantly obvious pros is that you are making a huge impact on the road to advancing medical sciences and finding cures to numerous diseases. For someone who passed away to cancer, their body can be used to figure out how to stop the rapid cell production or what are deeper causes to look for pre-diagnosis. The possibilities of discoveries are endless with access to your body. Another pro to whole body donation, which is commonly overlooked, is the amount of money it could potentially save you. According to LHICL.com, the average funeral in 2019 looked to cost between $7,000 and $12,000. Cremations themselves can also be very costly. You can be charged up to $1,200. This can be very costly and a price that lots of families can't afford. And I know in the moment it may seem like that's not an important price to pay to honor a loved one, but however, if they do decide to donate their body to science, their purpose is not lost. They have made a decision to continue to make an impact on the world after they have left us. Now, with these pros, you cannot fail to overlook the cons. One major con is that your loved one's body may not be accepted by universities or health facilities because it is too damaged during the cause of death or underlying circumstances. There is a backtrack to this, however. The body in question may still be compliable for organ donation, which is only taking parts of your body and donating those organs to those in need. One of the only other immediate causes is that the body must be donated fairly quickly in order to be preserved. So if you do choose to have a funeral prior to donating the body, you will be in a rather hard time crunch. But overall, donating your body to science is extremely beneficial as the pros do outweigh the cons. Now, after listening to this speech thus far, you may have decided that you want to become a whole body donor yourself. The steps of this process are fairly simple, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the steps. The first decision, though, is making sure you are sure. It's something you should consult with your families and loved ones about and make sure that they also agree with your decisions. After you've talked it out, this is when the research begins. Start looking for and contacting organizations that will accept you and put you as a cadaver as a body to a proper usage. A tip is to find somewhere local or nearby, as it makes transportation conveniences a lot more compliable. After you've picked a location, ask them to inform you themselves about their program and if there's going to be any minor fees you have to pay, because it is typically free. They should then walk you how to register with them. Usually you must go to sign in person to do paperwork, but there are cases where you can do this online. Lastly, you do need to update all your legal papers after you have registered. You must include that you want to be donated to science in your will, but you also must leave a backup plan in case it doesn't go the way that it should. After this final step, there should be no loose ends and you're complete. You can now go about your days knowing that you've made a huge decision to the medical field and don't have to worry about the process anymore. This may seem overwhelming in the beginning, but if you break it down, it's really simple. Overall, I hope I have swayed your decision about becoming a whole body donation to science by informing you, first, what exactly donating your body to science is, next, the pros and cons of donating your body to science, and finally, how to become a cadaver yourself. Think long and hard with the information I provided you, because in the end, you can not only save one life, but millions.